Welcome to North Quincy High School for our future educator signing ceremony, which is a first for us. I know it's a first at Quincy High today. And I think it's an incredible statement and testament to the school system and to our kids and to our families. Before we get started, I'm just going to introduce a few people, if that's okay with you. Incredible supporter of the Quincy Public Schools, and obviously Quincy, Mayor Koch is here with us. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Kevin Mulvey is here. Yeah, I mean, he has to be committed to the school system. Dr. Aaron Perkins is here, Assistant Superintendent. Executive Director of lots of different things, Keith Segala. Hey, Miss McCarthy. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I told you she's tired. Director of Curriculum, Mike Marani is here also. I want to thank Keith and Mike for getting all this together. I know it's a lot of work, but our kids appreciate it, and our families certainly appreciate it as well. Director of Special Education, Julie Graham, is here. Kim Connolly is here, who is a Director of DEI and Belonging for the Quincy Public Schools. Thank you for being here. Where did Ms. Holland go? Oh, there's Ms. Holland. Hi, Ms. Holland.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
I do want to just say hi to Mr. Fodder, who is in charge of early ed here at North Quincy High School. Mr. Fodder. Distinguished guests and educators that are here to support our students, our parents, thank you for being here, and of course, our kids. Someone once said teaching is the greatest act of optimism. So it makes me think of two things. One, I need a minimum of 6 openings in 4 years so we can hire you, Maddie. And I don't think I knew when I was your age that I wanted to be a teacher. And it took me a little bit longer to figure it out. But I don't think there's anything other than being a father. I don't think there's anything more important in my life than walking into this school or the 4 other schools that I worked with to work with your kids and our families. It's a privilege and an honor that I don't take lightly, and I think you see it from all of our staff at North Quincy High School. And I think you see a number of people that want to go into this profession, which is not easy. I did it for the money, just want to let you guys know. Not easy, not an easy job, but a job that requires more than just 9 to 5, we'll say, or 7:45 to 2:30, and one that I can see each of you being incredibly successful doing. So I welcome all of you. I welcome Mayor Koch to come forward, say a few words. I know he will.
On my back, I want to talk to the kids, so I want to stay right here. Congratulations. We join your families and great pride. You making a decision at this point. Hopefully you'll follow through and get there, but I wanted to tell one story. I'm an 81 grad at the school, and we all can look back and recognize a teacher, and I know each of you recognize someone today. I certainly can recognize a few along the way. I want to talk about one, particularly in the times that we're living. I had a government class that was headed up by Miss Bernice Mader, and at the time, you guys are familiar, but Long Island used to be a bridge there, and there used to be a hospital for the chronically ill out there, and they didn't get many visitors. So Miss Mader wanted to do a presidential debate for the patients. And of course, at the time, I wanted to do Ronald Reagan, and another kid in the class wanted Jimmy Carter. And Miss Mader said, "You're gonna flip." And I never forgot that, because it was a lesson about learning both sides, be objective, try to teach all sides and learn all sides. And I think this nation, we're struggling today in that regard for sure. So I've had a number of great teachers over the years. I've always said it's not a job, it's truly a vocation. And you'll never know the amount of kids you'll touch. You won't be able to measure it in such a positive way when you get to that point. So I just join your family to wish you, first of all, say how proud we are, but also to wish you continued success. I'm going to see you at the stadium in a couple of weeks. Should be a great night. Pray for good weather. I'm glad to be here, particularly in my alma mater. Congratulate each of you. God bless.
I had a teacher in 3rd grade named Mr. Calby, and my parents got divorced when I was young, and I probably wrote 100 pages of "I will stop talking" during class. And Mr. Calby was probably the single most important teacher I ever had, for reasons I couldn't even understand when I was in 3rd grade. But looking back, anytime somebody asked me, why did you become an educator, it was because of him. He took me under his wing, took care of me in a way that I needed at the time, and I don't remember a single thing he taught me, but I know exactly who he was as a person and the character that he had. So I do think I think we all have somebody that got us through, and that comes in many shapes, different ways and shapes and forms, and not everybody's going to come and tell you that you're the reason, but know that when you become an educator, you are the reason for so many. Without further ado, I would invite the superintendent to come forward, Mr. Kevin Mulvey.
Thank you, Mr. Gilbert. How about a round of applause for Mr. Gilbert? Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin my remarks, I would obviously like to also recognize Mayor Koch and, of course, the school committee who made this day possible, and for all their efforts in making the Quincy Public Schools one of the greatest school systems in the state. So thank you, Mayor, and thank you to the school committee for all that you do for the Quincy Public Schools. Thank you also to Assistant Superintendent Dr. Erin Perkins, the members of the superintendent's leadership team who are here with us today, of course, Principal Gilbert and Assistant Principal Holland for hosting this event, and of course for all of the staff and parents and guardians who are here to support our great students today as well. So thank you all. Today marks a momentous occasion as we gather to celebrate the future educators among us. It is with great pride and excitement that we come together to honor those who have shown dedication, passion, and profound commitment to shaping the minds of tomorrow. To the students who are about to embark on this noble journey, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. Your decision to pursue a career in education is not merely a choice of profession, but a calling to inspire, to empower, and to make a lasting impact on the lives of countless individuals. As you prepare to embark on this journey, I urge you to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead with courage, with curiosity, and with unwavering belief in the transformative power of education. Let your classrooms be spaces of inspiration, of creativity, and of possibility, where every student feels seen, valued, and empowered to reach their full potential. I want to express my profound gratitude to each and every one of you for choosing to dedicate your talents and your passion to the noble profession of education. The journey ahead will be filled with triumphs and challenges, but know that you carry with you the hopes and dreams and aspirations of generations yet to come. Go forth with courage, with compassion, and with the knowledge that you have the power to change the world, one student, one classroom, one lesson at a time. The impact that you will have on the lives of your students cannot be overstated, and I have every confidence that you will rise to the challenges that lie ahead with grace, with resilience, and with an unyielding commitment to excellence. Thank you all very much.
It's your turn. So I'm going to turn it over to Emma. Each of them has something that they would like to read, and I'm sure we'll all be incredibly inspired. It is because of you that we come here every day. You'll be that person for so many someday soon. Go ahead, Emma.
So hi, I'm Emma Bille. I will be attending Stonehill College in the fall for elementary education. Today I invited Ms. McCarthy, my junior year history teacher. So I've always wanted to become a teacher, and having Ms. McCarthy just confirm that. Even if you didn't have her, you always knew she had your back. She supported you and cared for you. She's one of my biggest cheerleaders, so thank you so much. And I hope one day I can come close to becoming a teacher like you. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Casey Kelly. I'll be attending Merrimack College for a double major in special ed and psychology. Today I brought my chemistry teacher, Miss Moffett. She has inspired me. inspired me in and outside of the classroom. She has been such an important part of my life the past 2 years, and I would not be here without her support and just her love. And she has helped me mold into the person that I want to be, and you just inspire me to stay strong. And I hope one day I can be as good of a teacher as you, and I really appreciate all you've done for me. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Sophie Shaw. I will be going to Merrimack to major in early education. Today I invited my second grade teacher, Mrs. Conley, because she was the teacher that inspired me to become an educator. She was the most caring, empathetic, and kind teacher I've ever had. She made learning fun, and she was the teacher that made me excited to go to school. When I was little, my sister and I used to pretend to play teachers, and I would always want to be Mrs. Conley. So Mrs. Conley, I want to thank you and let you know that you have positively influenced my life and inspired me to follow in your footsteps. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Madeline Smith, and next year I am going to be attending the College of Charleston in South Carolina with a double major in psychology and early childhood education. My plan for after college is to become either a child psychologist or a kindergarten teacher. And today I invited my kindergarten teacher, Miss Danielle LaRose, who is a teacher at Squantum Elementary School. She was one of the most influential teachers that I've had. She helped tutor me from kindergarten till 6th grade, so I've known her for a very long time. She was one of the teachers who my family and I really connected with. She really helped me reach my full potential, and is one of the teachers that I look back on and I'm very grateful for. I currently go to her class for placement, and I learn how to be a successful teacher like her and how to run a positive environment for the other kids. And I'm very thankful for Miss LaRose, who's helped me so much, and I'm excited to pursue my career in early education.
I'm planning to attend Bridgewater State University to double major in theater education and secondary education. And today I brought my 5th grade teacher, Miss Carson. When I look back on her class, I just think of such a wonderful time. We used to have lunches together with all my friends. It was so fun. And also, she used to have so many minions in her class. It was just such a nice experience, and she's like the best teacher I've ever had. So thank you so much.
I don't know if you guys were watching as you were speaking, but it gives you a pretty good idea of how much it means to an educator when their kids tell them the things that you have today. You should be very proud, and obviously Quincy's incredibly proud of our teachers. At this time I would invite Katie Connolly, who's a 2nd grade teacher at Beechwood Knoll Elementary School, to come forward and read the Declaration of Intent.
Good afternoon. I am honored to be standing here today in front of all of you future educators. It was always my dream to become an educator, and I cannot wait to see you all fulfill your dreams as well. In the words of Maya Angelou, people will forget what you did, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Now to the reason we're all here today, the signing of the Declaration of Intent. I will read aloud the declaration, at which point I will then ask each student to sign their certificate. By signing this certificate, I eagerly acknowledge that at this time, I intend to pursue a career in the field of education by attending your selected institution. The importance of quality educators in our nation's schools cannot be understated. I recognize that in my future role as a teacher, I have both the opportunity and responsibility to positively impact students' lives in intellectual development and to help each student find success. It is for these reasons that I am enthusiastically committed to becoming an educator. At this time, I will ask all students to sign and hold up their certificates. Thank you and congratulations for all each of you have and will continue to accomplish. Thank you.
Well, I don't know about you, but these students, your children, are just completely inspiring. We started at Quincy High School this morning, and it was just an unbelievably awesome way to start a Monday. And here we are at North Quincy High, and I feel the same way. Just an unbelievable way to start the week. So I congratulate all of you. You are so impressive. And I do want to take a minute to thank the educators who are in the room today, who the students have selected as their favorite educators. I know all of them. I've been, I think, in most of your classrooms at some point or other, and I can absolutely see why they were selected to be your child's favorite educator. Taylor, I'm very familiar with her minions also, so if we can give a round of applause for our educators. I also just want to thank the parents and the families who are here today. As a fellow parent of a graduating senior, we have made it. We are here. Great job to all of you. And so I would just like to give you all a round of applause because these kiddos would not be here without you today. So to the students who are up here today, some of the words I want you to think about when I was listening to your speeches about your teachers, which was so moving. Some of the things that you talked about, some of the words you used to describe your teachers were funny, kind, caring, inspiring. And the mayor said it when he spoke earlier. It's really about impact. So you have the ability to impact so many students as you move through your career, just like these teachers did for you. And I would bet the one common thread amongst all of you is that each and every one of you knew that the teachers in this room cared about you, that they loved you and they cared for you. And so I'm going to challenge you today as you move forward in your educational career to be that person. I hope to see you sitting out here someday as someone else's favorite educator. And as I was preparing for my thoughts today, for the teachers in the room, you will know and love this book as well. I thought about the book, Miss Rumphius. And I see you smiling. So it's a favorite of a lot of ours. And it's, for those of you that don't know it, it is about a woman who, had all these great plans. She wanted to travel the world and do all these amazing things. And her grandfather said to her, you do all of those wonderful things, but if there's one thing you can do for me, please don't forget to make the world a more beautiful place. And so Miss Rumphius goes on and she lives her life and she travels and she does all of these wonderful things. And she's getting, older, and she realizes that she hasn't fulfilled, even though she's done all these wonderful things, she hasn't fulfilled the thing that she promised her grandfather, which was to make the world a more beautiful place. And so how does she go about doing that? Actually, a very simple way. She plants flowers that spread with the wind and cover and make the world a more beautiful place. And I bring that up because your students are going to be very much like those flowers that, go with the wind with Miss Rumphius. You have the ability to make the world a more beautiful place, one student at a time. You have the ability to have the impact that these people had on you for your students someday, and that is such a powerful thing. It's such a beautiful thing. And so I can't wait to see what you all accomplish. We are so proud of you. We are here for you. Should you need anything, you only have to call as you're on this journey. And I am thrilled to be able to support you on your journey, as are the educators in the room, as you move forward to make the world a more beautiful place. So congratulations to all of you. We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much to our parents, to our educators, especially to our kids. Please join us for some light refreshments. Take pictures, stay as long as you like. I think you know how proud we are of you already. Today makes me even prouder. There's a lot of days at North Quincy High School that I go home and say, wow, what an incredible thing. Today will be one of those. Thank you.